Bears.
Coming up in the show, we look at the Coffman rivalry, Top Golf, and the IB World Religions course.
Yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of the Parkland High School shooting. Students remembered this day with reflective silence and service to the community.
Parkland students completed 17 community service projects during the past year in order to honor each of the 17 victims of the shooting, with one being the final mural in Manhattan.
Out of the few thousand students that still attend Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, only a few hundred students showed up for this day of love and remembrance.
This was a shortened day for students to serve breakfast for first responders, therapists, and counselors were available on site for the students present.
Since last year, school safety has been a top priority throughout the country.
Despite these efforts, on average, there's still a school shooting every 12 days in the United States.
Safety changes at UA include all visitors at UAHS must show a photo ID in addition to signing in and wearing a pink visitor sticker.
The high school staff has been attending safety courses geared towards active threat situations.
These revisions will carry forward to the new school, the plan for which has been recently added to the UAHS Facebook page as well as the uaschools.org.
Students at the high school have also been involved in Students for a Change, which was created after Parkland.
The club has met with Senator Steve Stivers and Councilwoman Liz Brown and are currently working on a fundraiser on April 5th.
Scheduling requests for next year must be submitted by Monday.
Since it's President's Day on Monday, today is the last day to ask your counselor about scheduling.
Drop in the counseling office during your lunch or study hall today if you need assistance.
A new course offered at the high school is IB World Religions.
Leah takes us to a mosque that the class visited last week.
Last Wednesday, the IB World Religions students had the opportunity to visit the Noor Mosque and Islamic Center.
One of the purposes of the course is to teach students about the different religions in the world, the different cultures, and how as people we have different ideas, but we're really all people and we all should be getting along and understand each other. And I think the trip to the mosque was beneficial for not only myself but the students as well to understand and learn a little bit about the Muslim and Islamic culture.
As a person of faith myself, it was really moving to experience or to be privy to another form of worship by somebody of a different faith. And I highly recommend anyone who has any questions about Islam to visit the Noor Mosque and talk to these people because they're very open.
This has been Leah Rapucci reporting for the WARL.
If experiences like this interest you, see Mr. Besh for more information about the course.
Now let's kick it to P-Man and Mallory Sharp to learn about what Student Council has planned for next week.
Hi, my name is Mallory.
And my name is Pierce.
And we are the Student Council Service Chairs. Next week, starting on Tuesday, we will be running our annual Change to Make a Change. Every day, Student Council representatives will visit your 6th period class to collect any money that you are willing to give.
This year, we will be donating the funds to the Huckleberry House, which is an organization that serves the Columbus area by offering a crisis shelter, suicide prevention line, individual and family counseling, transportation to school and work, and transitional housing as teens work toward independent living. This is the only shelter in Central Ohio that serves only teens.
Please remember to bring your money to donate during 6th period next week. Thank
now
you.
Now we're going to kick it back to sports.
Welcome to sports. Today concludes Spirit Week with a pep rally at 2:25.
The UAHS student body collected 143 cans during the Bear Den-led Can Food Drive.
On Saturday, the gymnastics team came in second at their OCC championship meet. Junior Addie Pittenger placed second all around at the meet.
However, they were crowned champions of the OCC due to the highest overall scores for the entire season.
Player of the Week goes to senior Max Martz, who surpassed 1,000 points scored during his basketball career last Friday at the Marysville game.
He currently stands at 1,026 points, and his goal for the team is to make it to the district champs at the Columbus Convention Center on March 9.
The boys basketball team has one more game left in the regular season, and it just so happens to be the biggest game of the year.
CJ looks at the Coffman rivalry.
Over the course of the last few years, a rivalry has been present between UA and Dublin Coffman in many different sports, especially basketball, as both teams tend to be atop the OCC rankings. Friday, the boys team travels over to Coffman for the last regular season game of the year. I asked UAHS students about what the rivalry means to them.
For me, this rivalry goes back to when I was a kid. I remember coming to the UA versus Coffman games, and they always were so heated and so intense, and I know how much this game means to both communities. And every year, it's one of our goals to beat our rival, so it's a huge game for sure.
The Coffman rivalry is important to me because I really enjoy watching the community come together for one single purpose, and that's to beat Coffman.
The game is at 7:30 at Dublin Coffman, and the theme is a blackout. This has been CJ Carsados reporting for WARL.
Tip-off is at 7:30. You can buy pre-sale tickets in the athletic office, but they are selling out quick.
The girls basketball Bears start their state tournament tomorrow. Their first game is against DeSales at 7 p.m. here at UAHS. Admission is $5 for students. And remember that once tournament season starts, the student season passes are not accepted, so you must pay full price for the ticket.
If the girls beat DeSales, they will advance to the next round and take on Licking Heights.
Swimmers and divers are at OSU today competing for districts.
The girls and boys swim team have a total of 35 swimmers and divers competing today at the meet. Last night, Michael Lee placed 11th in the guys diving meet. Congrats and good luck to all of our winter athletes.
Nadu Lujane with Lifestyle.
Congratulations to our very own Leah Rapucci, who qualified to compete at the state tournament for Poetry Out Loud on March 8th at the King Arts Complex. Up-and-coming artist Ethan Sack will be visiting UAHS on Tuesday and will be performing in the Little Theater during third period. Kickin and UA Live broadcasting students will be streaming the event live on Twitter accounts, live_UA and UA Live. He also has a show that night at the Columbus Rumba Cafe, which is located at 2507 Summit Street, at 7:30 p.m., with the doors opening at 7. Tickets are $10 each. We will have a segment about his performance on the show next week. Coming up next week is also the musical teaser scheduled on Tuesday. Mamma Mia opens next Thursday and runs through the weekend. Tickets are available through uavocalmusicbot.org. Maria Manessi went behind the scenes of the production.
Hung in the hallways of Upper Arlington High School are posters of past musicals produced by the talented vocal music program. In the next few months, Mamma Mia will be added to the collection as this year's musical. Haley Barrett talks more about what balancing the musical is like.
It's difficult because school ends at 3:05. We have rehearsal at 3:30 and it ends at 6. But from 6 to the rest of the night, you can do all of your homework. So it's not that bad, but it will get bad towards the end when the show is starting up.
The musical takes months and months of preparation, starting with auditions and continuing with rehearsals.
So the audition process, you have to read a monologue that they are giving you, that you are given, and then you have to sing a song that you're given. And then after that, you have a dance audition, and like a couple days after your initial audition, and then callbacks, and then the list is posted. And then after that, you have rehearsal pretty much every single day from 3:30 to 6.
The past couple of years, the program has rented sets, but this year the cast has returned to building them from scratch. Ava Grimes explains how her experience building them has been.
For the past 2 years, we've rented sets. So for Wizard of Oz and Anything Goes, we rented like tour sets, which has been fun. But I mean, I feel like this year has been a lot more fun. We've been able to kind of make it out of our head, kind of what the Taverna would look like, as well as bond a lot with our castmates that have shown up to help with the set.
Through all of the painting, building, and sawdusting, the most rewarding part will be the finishing product.
I'm just really excited to see the whole production come together. Because we're getting there. We're getting so close. We're not quite there yet, but it's really close, and I'm really excited for that.
This has been Maria Manessi for the WARL.
The production is in need of UA students to serve as ushers for all of the shows. See Mr. Varner in the Little Theater to help. Students in Miss Burgess's third period American History class are hosting a book drive next week for Operation Buckeye. They are looking for gently used paperback books. Collection boxes will be located in the Learning Center, attendance office, outside the cafeteria, and by the gym, all of next week. The Culture Fair is March 1st, and you can sign up to host a table for this event. The table sign-up form is posted on Schoology, or you can drop by Mrs. Fellinger's office in room 246 to sign up. If you are looking for something to do this weekend, Lily visited a new top place to go with friends.
Topgolf is located by Polaris Fashion Mall on IKEA Way. They have many different games you can play, one of which you earn points for specific locations you make the ball onto, placed throughout the field. The cost is $45 after 5 p.m. and $35 before then, which is split up among the amount of people you bring to your bay. And you can have up to 6 people. The wait for a bay can be long, but they have plenty of activities and restaurants to keep you occupied. Players may order food from a large menu while they play, and though it is outside, they have heaters to keep this experience enjoyable. This has been Lily Simonis for WARL.
Before going to Topgolf, call ahead to secure a spot. That's all for this week on the couch. Now we kick it back to May.
Valentine's Day was yesterday, and Garrett had fun with this, reminding folks to spread the love.
Kisses on Valentine's Day beats hot cocoa on a winter day.
If you're dreaming about summer and in search for a job, the Upper Arlington Parks and Recreation Department is hosting open interviews on Monday from 10 to 1 at the Municipal Building.
They are searching for students to staff lifeguard, office workers, and tennis court positions. To apply, go to upperarlingtonoh.gov.
Next week, Kickin will feature the Orchestra Disney Trip, swimming, a up-and-coming singer, Ethan Sack, who's performing on Tuesday.
Have a good long weekend, Bears. We'll see you next week.